as these accusations that I had committed treason, that I had engaged in spying or espionage or sedition, charges which do carry the death penalty. And indeed, I was threatened with the death penalty by military prosecutors. But as these accusations were levied against me, they went away. And all the charges were eventually dropped as people started asking the real questions, what in fact did this chaplain really do? And when it became clear that what I had been doing was sending up those complaints and making concerns about how prisoners are being mistreated at Guantanamo, those charges went away. And I was reinstated, sent back to active duty, not back to Guantanamo, but to my home base back in Washington State, which was at the time Fort Lewis, Washington. After which, after about 6 to 8 months, I tendered my resignation from the U.S. military and got an honorable discharge. And then went on to document my experience and authored a book entitled For God and Country, Faith and Patriotism Under Fire. Since then, I've returned back to New Jersey where I grew up. I returned back to New Jersey in 2011 and have, for the most part, the last few years, engaged the veteran community, because there are an enormous amount of veterans today who are coming home from conflict, who need peace. And so as I conclude my short talk today with a poem, I ask you to think about those veterans who need peace and think about what you might be able to do yourself individually to help veterans find peace after they come home from what is indeed a situation of chaos. Here's a poem that I wrote recently about my experience. I went to the army, I went to war. What the hell did I do that for? Mama, mama, can't you see what the army's done to me? Mama, mama, can't you see what the army's done to me? They took away my faded jeans. Now I got my M16. They took away my faded jeans. Now I got my M16. It sounded like a good idea. Get a free education. Mine was the West Point indoctrination. Duty, honor, country. Yes, those things mattered to me. Join the army and be all that you can be. The TV commercial said, we do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day. The cadet honor code. A cadet will not lie, cheat, or steal, nor tolerate those who do. But as a U.S. military soldier, can that really be you? Yes, sir. No, sir. Just following the orders. Deploy you to lands where there really are no borders. You learn to fight. You learn to fire. And staying alive becomes your only desire. Stay alert. Stay alive. If you want to come home, if you want to survive. I made it back, though it didn't go well. My return was by way of solitary confinement in a secret jail cell. It was because I didn't stay silent. Too many truths to tell about how the prison camp at Guantanamo was a living hell. Operation Enduring Freedom. I just couldn't look away during my time, so I kept a journal log and reported the war crimes. They said, we're fighting terrorists now. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. And the president said, Geneva Conventions don't apply. Taken away, they locked me up and said, you're one of them. Aiding the terrorist enemy, wanting to create mayhem. They labeled me a Chinese Taliban. Then get me with the death penalty, that was their plan. It didn't work. It was all BS on a hook. And later I was set free with an honorable discharge I took. And became the Army veteran who authored a book, For God and Country, Faith and Patriotism Under Fire. And detailed what really went on at Guantanamo inside that wire. Mama, mama, can't you see what the Army's done to me. Mama, mama, can't you see what the Army's done to me? I put back on my faded jeans and threw away my M16. I put back on my faded jeans and threw away my M16. I'm now today a veteran for peace. Thank you.